Where do you store your marketing plan, and how do you influence it today? How confident are you in achieving your 2021 goals? The explosion of marketing technologies, combined with most planning efforts stuck in spreadsheets, is wasting marketers' time to assemble the key information they need and negatively impacting campaign performance. Marketers are struggling to stay on top of all the changes in today's more dynamic environment. This, in turn, causes a lack of visibility into available funds for programs, errors, and a duplication of effort in populating the contributing marketing systems, and difficulty collecting and measuring performance with any kind of context, which ultimately results in marketers being forced to make decisions without any actionable insights to rely on. Hive9 brings your entire marketing plan into an intelligent calendar, providing immediate visibility, insights, and better collaboration to ensure your plan is aligned with your strategy. We connect your plan automatically to your budget and actual expenses to ensure no surprises with your CFO and provide better knowledge of your spending by vendor, region, product, target audience, and much more. Finally, we clearly show you what's working and what's not. Hive9 performance reports don't only look backward. We use the foundation of your total plan to predict the business impact for the year and constantly compare the plan with actual results. This forward-looking approach highlights problems in time to implement solutions and produces dashboards that drive action to improve your plan. Hive9 is a solution built by marketers who have been in your shoes. We did hire some really smart software types to write the code, and because we take our responsibilities very seriously, we also earned our SOC 2 Type 2 certification, so you can be sure we'll be responsible stewards of your information. We provide the white glove treatment to ensure your success, and we help our clients with best practices over time based on their marketing maturity and specific objectives. Hive9 can be integrated to multiple areas of your MarTech stack. The integrations are either API or file-based, depending on the specific use case. We have integrations to CRM systems for lead progression data, to marketing automation platforms for campaign canvases and response data, to marketing analytics platforms for impression and click-through data from banner ads, landing pages, and websites, to Outlook and Google Calendars, to SQL-based data warehouses, to project management and content management systems, and to the back office for purchasing and financial transactions. The process for integrations generally begins with an approved tactic in Hive9 sending its information, based on the tactic type, to one or more appropriate downstream systems. Users interact with those systems, and any updates or additional related data and transactions are sent back to Hive9, where the planning, performance, and cost data are updated so that users can adapt their plans to meet changes in market conditions. The Hive9 user experience is designed with the marketer in mind. We've put everything a marketing planner needs right at their fingertips. The Hive9 plan encompasses 3 different views to accommodate the specific needs of each user. The calendar view provides a visualization of the plan and which tactics are in market at which time. The plan grid can be directly edited and gives the more advanced user access to all of the planning elements in one place. The budget and cost view provides a time-phased view of budgets and planned costs down to the lowest level. Users enter Hive9 to the plan view that they last left, with filters in place from their last session. If they were on the budget and cost view or the colorful interactive calendar view, they'll return to the same place. There's a user-configurable heads-up display of various charts associated with the current plan view in a scrollable section across the top of the screen. There are screen controls for importing, exporting, pivoting, and generally controlling how the plan is viewed and which elements can be seen. Users also control the time frame being viewed. Time frames can vary from annual down to specific weeks. The left side of the screen holds the filters for isolating those elements of the plan meeting the user's specific requirements. The filters are broken out by plan element. Hive9 supports 5 levels of planning, each with their own filters, both standard and those based on custom attributes configured to meet your specific segmentation needs. The custom attributes can also be used to effectively manage additional segmentation within the hierarchy. Filtered views can be saved and recalled at a later time as needed. Finally, the main menu is in the upper left corner and provides access to all of the elements of Hive9 that the user has access to according to their role-based security. In addition to this role-based security, providing access to specific functions within Hive9, we also offer team-based security to govern which plans and therefore content that a user has access to. This two-tiered security enables our customers to ensure that each user has the appropriate access to perform their job. Hive9 can be customized on several levels to meet the needs of our customers. At the organizational level, our customers can set the names and stages of their demand waterfall. The names of the campaign hierarchy elements, the tactic types to be used, and the rules behind each, the calendar color for each tactic type, the information displayed in the calendar pop-up, and the custom segmentation attributes at each level of the plan, as well as the purchase request and the purchase request line. We'll get into more detail regarding the custom attributes a little later. Models and plans sit between the organization and the user, where waterfall conversion rates, stage velocities, and goals can be set and used throughout one or more plans. Customers can be more specific about how each tactic type is handled, as well as defining some of the integration rules at this level. Users can customize most of their in-platform experience as well. Each grid can be customized in terms of which columns are shown and in which order. The plan grids can be set to show some or all levels of the hierarchy, along with any time frame the user requires. Filtered views can be saved, named, and recalled as needed. Financial budget snapshots can be taken and also recalled when the need arises. Finally, the plan grids can be pivoted and viewed from any segment, both standard and custom. The planning calendar in Hive9 was built to showcase the in-market elements of your plan. Users can drag and drop tactics to change the dates. The plan, campaign, and programs levels of the hierarchy are displayed on the left, while the color-coded tactics are displayed across the calendar based on the selected time frame, which can vary from annual down to specific weeks. Clicking on a tactic will engage the calendar pop-up, which will show the fields that your organization has decided should be made available in this view. Calendar views can also be exported to a PDF for sharing with others. Full tactic details can be engaged by clicking the box arrow. Hive9 can easily be integrated with your Outlook or Google Calendar. Simply save a filtered view that you want to share and then click on the calendar icon to retrieve the URL for users to subscribe to. Calendar subscribers do not need a Hive9 license, and your organization can configure what information is included with each calendar entry. On a nightly basis, any changes, deletions, or additions to the Hive9 calendar in question will be propagated to the subscribers, so that once created and subscribed, stakeholders will always be up to date. You will not need to maintain multiple calendars for any reason. There are several ways to create plans in Hive9. Users can import plans from spreadsheets using the provided template customized with their segmentation. They can use pre-populated templates that include the child records for campaigns and programs, as well as any attributes that have been pre-populated in the template. For one-off situations, users can copy specific plan elements, again including children if desired, to other parts of the plan or to other plans altogether. Of course, users always have the option to enter plans manually as each situation dictates. Hive9 also supports a bulk editing feature for updating multiple plan elements at once, and the plan grid enables spreadsheet-like editing of many records without leaving the grid. Goals, both demand waterfall goals and user-defined custom goals, can be set at the plan level and then again at the tactic level, such that the tactic goals and their achievement can be rolled up through the plan hierarchy to be compared to the overall plan. The tactic, or activity, in Hive9 is the building block of the plan and contains the details regarding what specifically is going to happen. It is here that most of our integrations are connected as well. Each tactic is broken into several sections, the order of which and whether they are open or closed is determined by the user. Users can navigate through the plan using the plan tree on the left without returning to the grid. Comments, always available on the right, include @referencing to call out specific users who will receive a notification of the comment. The Attributes section contains the basic information that Hive9 requires for each tactic, like name, dates, planned cost, tactic type and owner, as well as a custom attributes section for segmentation and any calculations or references. The line items section houses the basic cost breakdown for the tactic, identifying the specific budget buckets involved from a financial perspective. Each line item can have its own custom attributes, and this is also where our purchase support functionality is anchored, but more on that later. Custom attributes are very powerful in Hive9, with support for single and multi-select attributes, where cost and performance allocations can each be spread differently, dependent attributes, formulas, external links, data or statuses from integrations, and even rich text. Hive9 customers can use these attributes to create business cases for programs, creative briefs for campaigns, or advanced segmentation. Some also use advanced formulas to drive very specific calculations. There's an optional media code management section that we'll also cover in a minute. The performance section typically houses the results of 2 integrations, but can also be manually entered. Most customers connect Hive9 to their CRM system to pull in campaign responses and lead progression data to drive the performance section, while pulling marketing-related financial expenses from their finance system to fill in the costs. The detailed financial transactions linked to the line items have their own grid beneath the performance section where they can be displayed. Hive9 also supports multi-level approvals across the plan elements, incorporating serial and parallel approvers, approval limits, and relative approvers, like the campaign record owner, to make approval maintenance easy. Users can access their approvals via the main menu, and there is an approvals dashboard to support your reporting needs. The media code management section is only invoked for tactic types that require media codes. Unique media codes and the full embedded URL that users will need can be generated and managed within Hive9, providing additional segmentation in terms of performance consolidated under a single tactic. The integrations section will contain any integrations where there is a linked record to another system that we want to connect to a tactic, such as a content project or a CRM campaign record. There is a separate dashboard that will be set up to support the reporting of your media code performance. This is a great place to tease out the performance difference between creative agencies, ad platforms, ad formats, and media types, as well as any other segmentation required. Hive9 supports budgeting from multiple points of view as well as multiple currencies. Most marketing organizations receive budgets from finance in a format that is not very useful to them. Marketers usually prefer to think about budgets in terms of campaigns and programs, dividing up the budget based on how it will be used, as opposed to where it comes from. For marketers, Hive9 supports a top-down marketing budget, where funds are allocated from the plan to its campaigns and, in turn, to its programs. When users add planned costs to their tactics, those costs are rolled up to the program, campaign, and plan levels, where they can be compared to budgets. Users can easily allocate budgets to specific periods, as needed, to cover the year. We support a preferred currency view for each user that can be changed as often as needed, and local currencies at both the line item and purchase request line levels to support specific localization requirements. The budget and cost view is a great place to make use of the pivot feature of Hive9, such that it is possible to view your planned costs through the lens of any attribute, like persona, industry vertical, geography, zero-based budget category, or offering type, to name a few. From the pivots, users can still drill down to the tactic and cost details. The budget view can be exported to a spreadsheet for further analysis if needed. Hive9 also supports financial budgeting. Budgets can be imported and may contain as many levels as needed to represent your budget segmentation. Budget security is down to the row level so that users access and view only what they need to see. Financial budgets are also entered top-down, but from a business unit, cost center, GL code point of view. We connect the plan to the financial budget through the line items of each tactic. Users can use the budget picker inside of a tactic line item to select the specific element of the budget that the funding should come from. In this way, the financial budget becomes the source of funds, while the plan represents the use of funds. Back on the financial budget itself, users can drill down to the plan tactics and associated line items, and even purchase request lines if that module is being used. Users can take snapshots of the financial budget to preserve point-in-time history. Purchase support in Hive9 is found in the line items section of the tactic. With this module engaged, users can create customized purchase requests along with their associated purchase request lines. Using our bulk editing feature, a single purchase request can have multiple purchase request lines, each connected to a different line item in the plan, all consolidated under one vendor. There is also a purchase request grid organized by vendor and purchase request to view your purchasing commitments from this angle. Customers can set up their purchase support module to have custom attributes just like in the plan elements in order to ensure that all necessary data is being captured. Hive9 purchase requests can be integrated with your purchasing system directly or via email to send them to a back-office purchasing system. Hive9 can also receive PO data, receipts and invoices from your financial system and push invoice approvals back once again. All purchase support data can be viewed from within the plan or through a separate purchase support grid, depending on user access rights. Hive9 also supports multi-level approvals across the plan and purchase elements, incorporating serial and parallel approvers, approval limits, and relative approvers, like the campaign record owner, to make approval maintenance easy. Users can access their approvals via the main menu, and there are approvals and purchase request dashboards to support your reporting needs in these areas. Tracking performance in Hive9 can be accomplished by manually updating the performance data on each tactic, or for more practical deployments, by making use of our integrations to bring in performance data from impressions to clicks, to form fills to leads and their progression through to revenue. Custom tracking can be aligned to custom goals and showcased through custom dashboards to meet very specific and non-traditional needs. If you have the lead progression available in your CRM system and you're importing the cost data into Hive9, our performance dashboards will come to life, providing insights and telling stories that will drive both opportunity capture and course correction. Our summary report combines your actual performance with our predictive models to produce our best estimate of how your plan year is shaping up. Our year looks pretty good, projecting to finish well above our plan. Beneath this section, we can see the performance to date segmented across any of our plan segmentations showcased via 4 specific metrics: revenue achieved, costs, performance to plan, and ROI, using real R and real I for the calculation if available. The splits often tell the real story hidden behind the summary. When we look at the performance details, we might see a lag with the executive influencer, and when we pivot the view to industry vertical, we could see an issue with financial services and, to a lesser extent, healthcare. A final pivot to geography might highlight international issues versus a strong performance in North America. With these insights, it might be worth investigating the executive influencer messaging in the referenced verticals for our European and Asian audiences. At least that's where we would start. At the bottom of the summary report, we'll see the waterfall performance at a high level. First, we'll see the volumes at each level being produced, and then a look at the relevant conversion rates. Users can drill into the details behind this analysis as well. Hive9's waterfall stage attribution takes a deep dive into what's driving your performance at each stage, predicting the impact on each stage for the remainder of the year, and then stack ranking your plans, campaigns, programs, and tactics by stage performance so that you have the insights needed to make decisions on which tactics to defund and which to provide with the newly available funding. Any investment changes made to the plan will be immediately reflected in the predictive reporting. Advanced attribution modeling is available as an option in Hive9. Customers can elect up to 9 simultaneous advanced attribution models to incorporate, selecting one of the models to drive the revenue reporting to other Hive9 dashboards. We offer the traditional first touch and last touch models, as well as the equally distributed and interaction-weighted models to account for every touchpoint in different ways. We also have 2 time decay models to skew the results toward more recent activity. We support multi-touch, position-based models in both a U and a W shape, as well as a custom statistically inferred model that is tailored to your needs and typically represents a combination of the previous models. Most customers pick 3 to 5 models that best represent their needs. The Hive9 customer success team is equipped to produce custom dashboards to meet your specific reporting needs. Not only do we support the heavy lifting in terms of our knowledge of the data structures and available filters, but we also maintain your custom dashboards from release to release to ensure that they always provide the value you initially contracted for. We have built custom dashboards for all areas of the product, including plan analysis, campaign performance, contribution reporting, brand analysis, purchasing, and budget performance. The Hive9 customer success organization will also lead your implementation. The team averages over 20 years of marketing industry experience and is well-versed in the capabilities and workings of not only Hive9, but also our integrations to third-party applications. Your implementation will consist of a series of workshops to decide on how the platform will be set up, followed by our team actually performing the setup and configuration. We will present the configured and tailored solution to you for acceptance testing. Once accepted, we will train the end users and work with you to load any necessary data, such as existing plans. Once the application is delivered, we begin working with you on the integrations you purchased, following the same workshop, configure, test, train, deploy, support format. We provide hypercare during your adoption phase and then support your marketing maturity journey on an ongoing basis through regular check-ins.